Yo, what's up, Freeze Army, and welcome to the String Quartet Challenge in Colorado on a professional difficulty. My name is Mr. Freeze2244. We're going to bring along your fiberwire, your coins, Krugermeyer, and we're going to start undercover in the garage dressed as the militia technician. Now, this strategy is basically the same as the previous strategy on the normal difficulty, but it's a little bit different. I've decided to keep the clock on the screen for this one because some of the elements do require a little bit of time, especially this first part. So at 15 seconds, I'm going to turn off the generator. That's going to distract the other militia technician. He's going to come over to investigate the generator. And the reason why we waited those extra few seconds and did it at 15 is because there's a guard on the roof and he does tend to look down. So I found 15 seconds to be a very safe spot to when you actually do that. It's another reason why I've kept the clock on the screen as well for this one. So once he's turned the generator back on, we're just going to subdue him. Pick up the shotgun that he drops on the floor. And then after about 49 to 50 seconds, we can dump the body. So at 49 seconds, we dump the body. It's because the guy in the other room turns around at that moment, and that's when I know you have plenty of time to drag the body and dump the body. So it takes him another 22 seconds to turn around. So that's how the clock helps you out in all this stuff. So when you're actually doing these runs, you can learn a lot of things and gain more knowledge of the game just through timing of different stuff. Now, using the clock again, I worked out that my Pavati don't start walking towards my direction until 1 minute 49, and then we ain't not going to turn off this generator until 2 minutes 35. And the reason for that is because there's going to be two guards patrolling around the map, and they conveniently walk right by the door just behind us right now, just at the time when Maya Pavati is checking this generator for when we usually want to take her out. So we waited those extra few seconds just to make sure the timing is perfect. That's the reason why we're waiting until the 2 minute 35 second before that happens. I'm going to skip to that point. So it's literally just like a couple of seconds before she starts turning around to leave. And I actually turned it off at 2 minutes 35 and 2 minutes 36. So it's between those 2 seconds, that's when we turned it off. Just long enough for those two guards on the minimap, as you can see, just walking past right now. Now it gives us plenty of time to garrote the target. The guy in the other room is turned around at the other window. We have a 22-second gap window before he turns around. He should turn around about 3 minutes 10 seconds. So you have plenty of time to dump this body and dump it in the crate as well. So now the first target is taken care of. That is the hardest part out of the way. Now the second part is to go and get Ezra Berg, and he's always the easiest target to get. He's always going to be in the shed right now, or the garage, whatever you want to call it. And there's going to be two guards that we need to take care of first. The first one is very easy to take out. We can just subdue him. So make sure you do put your fiber wire away, so you don't want to garrote him. So this conversation will start playing out as soon as you get near it, because it's once you get in the vicinity, that's when the conversation starts getting triggered, and that's when we can knock out that guy, take his disguise, leave the gun on the floor, and we're going to do what we've always been doing in the professional difficulty: shoot the camera and then shoot the fuse box, and that's going to draw them both out of the shed. And what it's going to do is the guard's going to take the gun away, and Ezra Berg's going to go back inside the garage, and we're going to follow him closely, and then once we're inside, we're just going to garrote him with the fiber wire, dump his body in the crate, making sure we pick up the basement key that he drops on the floor.
Let me do my part. A little bit of high voltage never did anyone any harm. Up and running again, thanks to me. Hey, what are you doing?
Ezra Berg has been eliminated. Good work, 47.
Once we're done that, the next step is to get inside the house, and then once we're in there, we're actually going to take out the enforcer that's on the second floor, because he causes so many problems. I don't know, he's got eyes on the back of his head. So to avoid all that stuff, we're just going to take him out and remove him from the situation completely. As long as you dive a vault up on that little fence, you won't get spotted by a camera either. See, on my screen, he should be on the balcony right now, and you can't hear your footsteps, so I'm going to crouch run through the house. First we need to go and grab Rose's room key, and then we're going to crouch run all the way up the stairs, and all the way around, and we're actually going to use the key on the bathroom door, and we're actually just going to wait for that enforcer to come by, and that's when we're going to subdue him and then place him outside the door. We're actually going to take out Sean Rose inside the bathroom. It's a lot easier to do this. You can risk it and take him out when he first comes into the house, but he has got an enforcer that goes around with him, so that's the reason why I've done an extra safety method to do it this way, because it's a lot easier. So we've subdued this guard, removed him out of the situation, so we're just going to push him against the door as much as possible, just to stop the hackers from seeing him. And we're going to pick up his gun as well. And that's pretty much going to take care of that. All we've got to do now is just wait for Sean Rose to come in with his bodyguard. The guard will go into the room that's just above us right now, and then after he's checked the clock and he's gone into you know, with all the battle plans where all the hackers are and stuff like that, Penelope Graves is going to come in. And that's when we're going to take Penelope Graves out. It gives us the perfect opportunity. There's no one going to be around. No one's going to see you take her out with a fibre wire, and it gives you plenty of time to, you know, dump her in the crate as well. And then we can make our way upstairs, wait for Sean Rose in the bathroom. Well, not wait for Sean Rose in the bathroom, but wait for Sean Rose to come into the bathroom, and then we're going to take him out, and then we can go grab the mask, and then end the mission. And finally, we can complete Colorado. This is the last challenge I'm covering for Colorado. I've done all of them now, so I can move on to all the other maps. That's Paris completed and Colorado completed. So it's been tough. It's been tough, Colorado has, especially doing you know, multiple challenges in one video. But Sean Rose has just finished checking the clock, so now here comes the queue of Penelope Graves. She's going to come in. We're going to wait for her guards to actually turn around completely before we take her out. And then once we've done that, we're just going to drag her body to the crate. Then make our way up the stairs. Sean Rose is still downstairs, but he will momentarily come upstairs. While we're actually up here, we can actually work on getting the mask. So when these two hackers have turned around just like they are now, we can use the laptop and trigger it to print off the mask. And when everyone's all calm and nice and everyone has their heads turned away, we can go and grab the mask. And then we can head into the bathroom and just wait for him there.
You have a telephone number to your psychologist? Should I make a call for you, because you need help, right?
So this will be the best moment to grab the mask. So once you've done that, Sean Rose will be in his room right now, so we're just going to wait for him outside the bathroom. He will come in momentarily. Now, the next part is funny because I kept it in. I was going to restart because I did kind of mess this up a little bit. I wanted a fist pump, and what I accidentally did was snap the neck of the guy that was just laying on the floor. I wanted to do a fist pump because I know I'm just about to finish. But we ended up snapping his neck. So I thought, you know what, silent assassin is not required, so it doesn't matter. So we took out Sean Rose, and once we taken care of him, we can now head down into the tornado shelter and finish the mission. I didn't want to restart the whole thing just because that one little small mess up. I'm not going to get the silent assassin anymore, but it's not a problem. We're going to use the basement key to get down into the basement, and here comes fail number 2. Again, I left that in there because it was quite funny. I pulled out my wrench with the intention to knock out the guard in here, but this is what happens. Yeah, that happened right there. So he came over, and I thought, okay, I'll try and improvise and just go around behind him and snap his neck. Well, not snap his neck, but subdue him. It's great. So I got a little bit excited, and he spotted me. So I just quickly had to take care of him, and then just move on into the tornado shelter. Yeah, I know, it's not very good, but hey, we still got the challenge done. And apart from that, two little bits of mess up, and it's just, you know, it's kind of, it's completely my fault. It's nothing to do with the game or anything. It's completely my fault at the end there. It's just, you know, me getting a little bit excited and finishing all these challenges off. But that's going to do it for the Colorado. The whole of Colorado is now complete. So that's the string quartet challenge finished. So that's going to do it for this video. So thank you very much for watching. Feel free to drop a like and subscribe here if you are new to the channel. And for the full playlist, check out the link in the description of all the videos that have been in Colorado. And that's going to do it for this. So see you next video, guys. Cheers.